Judge, Eddie Treviño, what was today all about?
Well, today was a culmination of many years of preparation and expectation. The opening of the Southport Connector, basically the first new entrance to the Port of Brownsville in decades. The uniqueness of today's project, which it opens the south end, the south part of the Port of Brownsville, but it's basically the first step in the East Loop corridor, which is the overweight corridor, trying to get the overweight trucks off of the streets of Brownsville. The newest aspect of it, because this wasn't planned when this was originally being discussed, is the fact that it creates a connectivity to State Highway 4, which is Boca Chica, and obviously gives SpaceX much shorter distance to both utilize the port, receive its supplies, and also potentially cut the distance in having to get to and from the port.
A couple of things from your remarks today. You made the point, going back to your days on the City Commission, that the government moves slow. Man, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Expand.
Sometimes you can get frustrated because of the fact that you've got a great project that's going to benefit a lot of people or enhance economic vitality of your community, the region, and you get all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted, and yet you still run into the obstacles that you do, whether it's in Austin or in DC, with regards to getting funding, because some of these projects are just outside of our own ability. What we've tried to do in recent years is make sure that at the local level, with the county, with the port, with the RMA, with the cities, that we put skin in the game, and we're realizing that by doing that, we're getting ahead of the curve, we're getting some environmental studies done, we're getting some engineering done, and that way, when we do find that money, we're able to get the projects ready to roll. And with the infrastructure bill, with the merging of the MPOs, with the Valley working together on a very regional aspect, this is the first project that's come to fruition as a result of the merger with the MPO of the 3 MPOs. So this is going to be the first of many, and we're excited about what it means, because obviously the port, while it's called the Port of Brownsville and it's here in Cameron County, it serves the entire valley, it serves all of South Texas, and this is the economic heart and soul, the engine that's going to keep driving us towards the future.
2 more questions. You made the point that we are in Precinct 1 here in Cameron County, and you said this is the precinct where there's the most action in Cameron, if not the whole valley.
It really is. We've got SpaceX, obviously right down the road. The Port of Brownsville, as I mentioned, continues to be the economic engine that drives us, and they're expanding and growing. We expect that there'll be future announcements in the near future with regards to the LNG projects, which will mean billions and billions of dollars of investment, high quality paying construction jobs, and obviously a huge impact, a new industry to our region. There's a downtown Brownsville project that we're looking at expanding, and that's also in Precinct 1. The only one that's probably not is the new Medeta project and the arena project that we're going to be working on. But you can't have it all, I guess.
And you gave a shout out to Commissioner Benavides there.
It's been a pleasure. I've known her for many years. I knew her and her husband. Got to work with Pete when he was on the county commission, but she is one of the best people I've ever met in my life. She's the hardest working individual, and she doesn't worry about the credit. And that's why I always need to remind everybody, because she can work behind the scenes, that she deserves a lot of the credit for a lot of these projects that have been long in coming, and her persistence has had a lot to do with it.
And the last question, again, you made these comments in your remarks today. Perhaps we're not taking full advantage of all the opportunities. Expand on that.
It's clear to me that sometimes there is a lot more opportunity to the Port of Brownsville. They're probably got the most room to grow, space-wise, area-wise. They're in the best position. When the LNGs come, we think that that's obviously going to open up a whole new industry. We see what SpaceX is doing with regards to the development of space and space-related industries. So I think working together, we're going to take full advantage of the opportunities and the potential, and not make it just potential, but make it progress.
Anything else you want to say?
We're very thankful to be here today, and we thank everybody that had a hand in getting us to this point.
Judge Treviño, thank you so much for today's interview.
Thank you, Stephen.